All right. Burpees Bandit here, the one and only founder of the supercharged burpees routine. If you haven't tried it yet, it's 1 pump and jump, 2 pump and kick out, 3 pump Navy SEAL, 4 deep squats, 1, 2, 3, 4 pump progression. I really love it. It's great. I've been doing it daily for the past 17 days now, I think. No plans on stopping. It's a bare minimum routine. Warms you up, gets you a bit of a sweat going, makes you feel great for the rest of the day. Anyway, thought I'd just do a bit of something a bit different. It's 11:15 at night time here down under in Sydney, Australia. I guess because I'm trying to make up for my lack of posting over the past couple of months. I'm trying to post Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, my supercharged burpees. And I thought I'd do a live stream tonight just for a bit of a yarn, a bit of a chat. More of just a bit of a reaction to different videos out there on the tube from my subscriptions, because I really haven't been involved as much as I've wanted to be again over the past few months with my burpee brothers and burpee sisters out there. So I'm just looking to the side because I'm not really sure whether I can watch the videos simultaneously while on this live stream on my laptop. So I might have to watch it on my phone, which I've got up next to me. I know with live streams, you can see what people are posting if they're watching, and I've put the settings on subscribers only of this channel, so I just don't want randos commenting if they're not into the burpee sphere. So let me try open a different tab. Let's hope this works. It looks like I'm still recording. Look, I'll just do it from my phone, just so it doesn't stuff anything up. Hey, Jive Cat, how are you? Just doing a bit of a live stream, just for the fun of it, just for the lols, just for the hell of it, just to get engaged with everyone out there in the community, which I so dearly miss. A lot of people have dropped off recently, including myself, so just making up for a bit of lost time. Yeah, here for the lols. Good on you. Try the supercharge routine, man. I want to see you jumping up and down. I'm just going to bring up some videos that I've got on my subscriptions, and put some thoughts out there into the universe. Here's Eric McCarty, just a yogi doing burpees in his basement. I knew he'd be up there. He's got a lot of videos coming out, and I really love Eric McCarty's contribution to YouTube. He's very wise, insightful, intelligent man. He's really on the kettlebells, burpees, used to be an ultra marathon runner. He's just a really interesting guy, and I think underrated in the community. Eric, definitely slaying it. I think he's had a few problems with his knees in the past, but hey, that's going to happen when you're running 100 miles in one go. He's just posted 22 minutes ago, live kettlebell sport training, long cycle interviews. Not sure what the hell that's about, but let's have a look at Eric in his shorts doing his thing.
Holiday rentals and hotels, Booking.com has something for everyone.
Jive Cat, where are you living at the moment? Which town in you're in England, right? Whereabouts in England are you living? It's a very good chance I'll be in England in maybe 3 years.
So impromptu, sort of, live session. I'm just gonna warm up as we talk. guys know what's going on.
All right. Eric's doing a warm up with his kettlebells. He's already got the groin sweat going. I don't know what he's been doing before the video. Do I want to know? Yes, I do. Damn, he makes this look easy. Kettlebells are great. I love doing kettlebells for core. Somerset. Drivecat says he lives in Somerset, a place called Chew Valley. Fuck. If Drivecat's going to live anywhere, it's going to be in Chew Valley. Mate, I've never heard of it before. How far from London is it? That's my question. I think Eric McCarty's been doing his kettlebells for quite a while now. Is he training for something? Does anyone know? Is Eric McCarty training for a competition or?
Just warming up. And then we got long cycle intervals. Long cycle is the clean and the jerk. As I'm doing the intervals, I won't really be able to talk to anyone.
Prashant Tomar. Are burpees enough for insane foundational strength? Define insane foundational strength. What's my experience around it? Provide a definition for me.
So, I always approach intervals with trepidation. Because they hurt me. They put me very much into that.
So I'm just watching Eric McCarty's video that he's posted an hour ago. He's doing live kettlebell sport training. Like I said, Eric McCarty, if you want advice on exercise and wisdom on the universe, Eric McCarty is definitely the guy to go to. His YouTube channel is just a yogi doing burpees in his basement. Just to touch on your question, Prashant, insane foundational strength. Are burpees enough? Insane foundational strength. Strength to lift weights? No, they're not enough. You need to be going to the gym to, for the resistance component. If you want to be able to deadlift, squat, bench press, that type of stuff, then no, I don't think burpees are enough. My view on it is burpees provide insane foundational fitness and, vitality and make you feel really healthy, which also has a domino effect of improving your mental health as well as physical health. Like, are you all-round fit with high-quality stamina? Yeah. So, if you're doing high-repetition burpees, like Iron Wolf, Busy Dad training, even my supercharged burpee routine, 11 minutes every day, definitely. I feel all-round fit. That's why I haven't, stopped doing burpees since the pandemic. Like military guys, no, I wouldn't compare I'm not a military guy, so I can't compare myself to them, but they incorporate pull-ups, they incorporate running, swimming, bike riding, rucking and carrying packs and heavy weights, and I would consider more all-round type of athletes. But, it's for a different purpose. They're going to potentially have to, hike mountains and trek through jungles, days, weeks at a time. If you're just doing burpees, can that translate to doing that? I don't think so. But most of the population don't need that. Joe Hotai, man, his workouts are insane too. How come you're coming to the UK in the next years? Potentially moving there for a year for work. So, yeah, potentially London, man. So keep in touch. We'll see if that translates into an actual reality. Yeah, Joe Hortai, he had some really cool workouts. He was more of a military style athlete. He was in the SAS, the elite forces of New Zealand. If you want to check out a cool channel, Joe Hortai. I'm not even sure if his channel's still around. He did burpees, but he did weights. He did sandbag carries. That's the type of stuff. Anything you can get your hands on to become fitter. That's what is going to be like military style fitness. To be honest, just didn't want to show my face. Nothing much more to it. I just didn't want to be showing my face on YouTube, and I thought to myself, well, there's a guy called the Iron Wolf. There's a guy called the Busy Dad. Why can't there be another mascot? So, yeah, that's the inspiration, really. I enjoy anonymity or whatever. All right, so Eric's got a 50-minute video of kettlebells. I think I'm going to stop it there. I'll put a like. I'll give him a post. Just mentioned you on my live stream, Eric. Salute, brother. Awesome. See, like all of these videos are such long videos. You can't watch all of them. All right, who's next? Eric's got some more videos out. Burpees and Chill. Let's have a look. Burpees and Chill is live. A lot of guys doing live streams. Day 525, 2 Pump Tuesday. 2 pumps are fun. Prashant, are you mostly doing burpees or are you doing other exercises? All right, we've got Burpees and Chill doing... He's using a push-up board, it looks like. I can't remember this guy's first name. Burpees and Chill. I think it used to be Leo said so. It must be Leo. He's looking pretty fit nowadays. He did a huge routine. I think it was 1,001 pumps with a 40-pound vest. He's gotten pretty insane recently. Oops, where'd it go? Prashant says, I plan to incorporate burpees with greasing the groove. What do you think about greasing the groove? And have you seen Burpees Ikram? Yeah, Burpees Ikram. Look, my main thoughts is that guy is insane, like mentally insane. I saw him on the what is it? The Move Sweat Suffer podcast with Joe Hortai and Strong and Conditioned. And his main inspiration for working out was essentially because he was bullied or because he had enemies that he didn't like and he wanted to get strong. I think that's this is my opinion, a bad motivator to exercise. Now we don't see any videos from him. So, has his motivations changed? You just want to be working out for health. It's more sustainable. He is an absolute legend. He would just smoke all of us. I work all the way to right now. What do you mean by greasing the groove? I just do my workout and I chill with the family. And drive cat. Yeah, I met up with Chris in Berlin. September 23. I went to Berlin for a work function and did some burpees together. He's a sick guy. I'm not gonna go anywhere, bro. Like after work when I get off, that's fucking it, bro. I'm not trying to go nowhere.
We can collab on live, bro. Whatever you want to do, man.
Okay, let's skip this forward. So I'm watching Leo from Burpees and Chill.
54.
Yeah, 2-pump burpees, they're a really fun exercise. I really, really rate them.
5.
He's kind of flaring his elbows with these burpees. You know, burpees are burpees. I saw a comment the other day. That's exactly it. You know, don't want to overanalyze them too much, but if you do flare your elbows more, you're going to do more of your chest. If you tuck your elbows in, you do more of your triceps and shoulders, and that's what I like doing.
9.
Hitting reps now, and DriveCat says, greasing the groove is hitting reps now and then well below your max reps, can increase your max reps over time.
Oh, it's fucking hot. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, doing something is better than doing nothing. You know, what I find with burpees is you stop doing them and you lose the fitness pretty quick. And for me in the past, I thought, you know, like, what's the point then if you're going to do all these burpees and then lose the fitness? Isn't that like a demotivator? But I think it just goes to show, you know, like, this is the way. You get so fit doing these burpees, doing these exercises, and you are going to live longer doing all this exercise. And if you stop doing it, you stop this longevity protocol, you will lose it real quick. So don't fucking lose it. Just keep going.
62.
Greasing the groove is distributing your exercise throughout the day at some time in full. Like after every 15 minutes, I'll rep out 10 burpees. Oh, okay. Nah, I don't like that. I mean, like, greasing the groove is good to keep you, you know, mobile, warmed up, stretch your muscles out, but you're not going to reach that intensity where you're breaking a sweat. And that's the best for cardiovascular health, in my opinion, but also with the World Health Organization standards. They say, you know, moderate to vigorous intensity for like, you know, 150 minutes a week. So moderate to vigorous intensity, you're not going to be reaching that when you're greasing the groove. It's more like do Tai Chi if you want to kind of grease the groove. I feel like it's on par with a different aim, a different goal. My goal is to build muscle, burn fat, be fit, and have good endurance. I think if you're greasing the groove, then you might be trying to recover from an injury, warm up for a further workout like later on in the day. You know, I think there's different intentions. There's definitely a place for it, but yeah, not my kind of style. But in saying that, with the supercharged burpees routine, you know, like, you don't have to go balls to the wall and get as many reps as you can in 11 minutes. Over the weekend, I was really, really tired, and I was like, I am just going to grease the groove. So I did 1 rep a minute, and that was enough, just getting the blood flowing. But I wouldn't be doing that every day.
Nintendo. 64. 65.
Greasing the groove is for strength gains. I feel like, yeah, strength gains, I mean, it's easy to translate that into gym work. You do low weight, high reps, and that's good for strength. Yeah, it's a bit harder to like translate that to calisthenics, right? Maybe it is, you know, a case of increasing strength by greasing the groove. I guess, Prashant, I have to put that back on you. What's your experience with greasing the groove? How have you found it? Have you tried it before?
7. 68.
All right, Leo from Burpees and Chill. I'm going to put a comment on his channel. Awesome work, brother. Love 2 pumps. Love 2 pump burpees. Love 2 pump burpees. All right, and give him a like. That's Burpees and Chill. Putting in the work. Okay, who else? Who else are my subscriptions? Yeah, muscle building aspect of burpees. I feel you really need to choose your burpees wisely. Muscle building, that's what I'm really after right now. I was doing the Busy Dad program for quite some time. I lost a lot of weight and I looked fit. I looked good. I was toned, but I didn't have what I wanted, which was big muscles, big arms, big shoulders, you know, things that the ladies love. That's the bottom line. So my goal is to build muscle, and Navy SEALs for me build big shoulders, big arms, and you got to have squats. Like there's a lot of channels out there that people doing burpees, they're not doing any squats. Got to do squats. I don't want to have a big upper body and chicken legs. And I saw a picture of someone the other day who I won't name, and their upper body is huge, but their legs, you can just tell that they're just not working them, and it looks kind of strange. So I want a proportion as well. So yeah, no, I definitely think that you can build muscle with burpees. I think obviously there's going to be a correlation between how much muscle you can build and how many burpees you do. But I think it'll take a lot longer to build muscle with just doing burpees. And that's why I'm doing gym work as well. Yeah, it's like Drive Cat has mentioned about people doing powerlifting or bodybuilding or sports in the past, and like Busy Dad doing powerlifting in the past. So yeah, I guess he started off with a pretty big frame, and he's just converted all of that he's shredded all the fat and kept a lot of his muscle. But yeah, I just it's a fun program, but it was quite monotonous, and I didn't like how rigid it became. And like he's saying, oh, I also do 10 pull-ups every morning, but that's not really part of the program. And he doesn't do any leg work. That's not part of the program. So it's kind of like, well, yeah, it's kind of like work your legs. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what to say. I'm getting tired. It is 11:37. I love Busy Dad. Great program, but not for me at the moment. All right, back to looking at some videos on my subscriptions list. Eric McCarty. Damn, Eric, you got a lot of stuff. Here we go. What's Paradox Yeti Regime? He hasn't posted for a while. I think he's been, doing his own thing, getting in a good headspace. He's put a post up about his recent radio show or DJ show, whatever it is. I don't think I've listened to any of them. Just haven't gotten around to it. I don't know if he talks about burpees or exercise. I think it's just remixing songs. It's a hip hop show, that's right. Love the artwork. So cool. Prashant says, greasing the groove is like massive vitality booster for me, especially when I integrated squats and burpees. There's kind of a different psychological dopamine effect of greasing the groove. I would posit the question and say, is it greasing the groove or is it adding squats into your routines that's giving you the vitality boost? For me, working such a huge muscle as the quadriceps, I agree. It gives me a huge vitality boost. It's like a testosterone boost. So, yeah. Is it greasing the groove or is it the legs that's actually giving you that effect? Drive Cat. Hey, dude, what about, what's his name? Fitness Throttle. Does he still upload? I have no idea. I wasn't the biggest fan of Fitness Throttle. Didn't, follow his content too much. I think he kind of ventured off into the kettlebell realm, and yeah, I just lost contact really. So I'm not sure what he's up to. I feel like, you know, when in the beginning, people like who were still doing burpees, I kind of stuck with them and and I subscribed to them. And, you know, people early on who ventured off to different things like weights and kettlebells, and I kind of lost interest because I was still in burpees. Prashant, so my background is I'm a software engineer who works from home. Most of my day is spent in front of my laptop. So occasionally I have to give myself doses of greasing the groove. Yeah, 100%, man. Like sitting down it's killing us. I've also thought about getting like or investing in a stand-up desk or whatever. But I guess the important thing is just to get up every 20 minutes or so, move around, aim for like 10,000 steps a day, and you're doing the right thing. Okay. Chris Crable, let's see what he's posted 8 hours ago. 335 6-count burpees with 200 pull-ups. Chris is fucking machine. He's also underrated. Like, you know, Chris, salute. I just have not been on your channel for a while. I mean, I see a lot of his videos, but I just keep wanting to give him more credit. He's a monster. Stomach's looking really good. He's looking shredded. Some mad tattoos on him. I just don't understand how Chris Crable can work out in scrubs from the hospital, get them so sweaty. Like, where does he put them? Like, he just just gets to see his hospital scrubs, sweaty, presumably smelly. Like, who's gonna wear them after him? And yeah, I'd be too embarrassed to be doing burpees in work clothes. Yeah, so DriveCat, who do you mostly follow on the burpees sphere side of things? And Prashant, who do you mostly watch? You guys follow Busy Dad? You watching Strong and Conditioned? Unfortunately, no one's really following Iron Wolf anymore because all his videos are gone. I think another reason I decided to do this live stream now is because just the time in the United States is like morning now. So, you know, I've got a lot of people I know overseas in UK and America, North America. So, you know, just the time difference, it's hard to engage with everybody. Yeah, I understand, DriveCat, 100%. Just life gets in the way, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
Yeah, I'd say to that Prashant, where you said greasing the groove gives you that psychological dopamine. There's definitely a placebo effect in everything that we do. You know, there's going to be things that, you know, we think are going to be working, but they're probably not. But that psychological effect is having, you know, a benefit. So, you know, if greasing the groove is your thing, then go for it. Yeah, Rob Simpson, he's a fellow Australian. He lives down in Melbourne, where I used to live. I now live in Sydney, grew up in Sydney. Rob Simpson, he's still putting out shorts. He's doing some heavy deadlifts and squats. And I actually commented on his shorts the other day. And yeah, he's thinking of doing some more burpees. He might post a few videos in the future, he was saying, but it would be good to see him back. Strangely enough, I didn't catch up with him when I was living down in Melbourne. I think I just had a few things going on at the time when I knew that he was down there in Melbourne, and yeah, life gets in the way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2.
DriveCat said he still sees strong and conditioned, still doing burpees, but bigger following. Yeah, bit of a shame. Like, you know, in the beginning, Lee from Strong and Conditioned and Max, Busy Dad, when they had a smaller following, they were more engaged and like would respond to my comments and, you know, be part of the community. Now they've got like tens of thousands of subscribers. All the more power to them, but they just don't really like comment anymore, or, you know, it's just videos that they're putting out, which, yeah, I'd love to get a comment from Max or Lee, because I do post comments on their videos every now and then. What's your view on Burpees King? No comment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
The only thing I'll say, and I've said it to a couple of others before, is why do you got to hate on that? Because Burpees King hated on me. I posted a comment on one of his videos one time. It was like a video where he was saying, "Oh, like I've injured myself, or I'm like really fatigued, or not feeling well, or sick, or something like that." And he himself was saying, "I might take a break or a day off from burpees." And all my comment was, well, my thought was, yeah, I'm going to put a comment for love and support, and just to, you know, show that I'm here doing burpees too. And I said something like, yeah, good on you. That sounds like a good idea. You should take a brace, rest and recover well. Salute, brother. And then he just fucking went off on me. Like, the comment he replied with was like, you stick to your channel, I'll stick to mine. Don't talk shit to me again. I'm like, it kind of shocked me. I didn't know what to say. And I was just like, no disrespect, brother. Thumbs up, all the best. And I've never commented on his channel again, and I unsubscribed. So, yeah, I won't say anything else, to be honest. I'm more of a glass half full type of person. Try to surround myself around positive people. But hey, if you're gonna throw negativity around, something's, you know, probably going on in his life that I can't explain, or maybe he misinterpreted my comment, because, you know, text messages are like that, text comments like that. But yeah, I've just stayed away from since then. But otherwise, like, he's done a lot for the community, and I really like his style of posting every day. I think he only does like 114 or 120 burpees at a time or something. I don't see him do bigger routines, but yeah, that's the extent of my knowledge of Burpees King. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's exactly what I was thinking. Intimidation, right? Fuck. Probably saw me in my mask and was like, want to be a gangster. Bro, I don't want to be a gangster. I'm just fucking hiding my face, man. All right, Chris, you're a legend. You did this workout's gone for an hour. Fuck, I hate pull-ups. They're the bane of my existence. I hate pull-ups. Chin-ups, pull-ups, whatever. Pulling yourself up on a bar, I hate it. And I'm not a chimpanzee. I just hate doing that shit. I'm going to say to Chris, Burpees Bandit is watching. Burpees Bandit is watching. I'm going to say I love pull-ups. I love pull-ups, Chris. This is Chris Crable I'm commenting on. Excellent work. Half of that comment is true. The excellent work is definitely true. Me loving pull-ups, white lie. Okay, send him a like. Check out Chris Crable, monster. Yeah, that's right, Drive Cat. It's just whatever. Man, if he needs the money, he needs the money. Drive Cat says, I used to love chin-ups, but I'm too fat for that now. Bro, it's like you're doing weighted burpees. Just think about that. Machine. Chris Crable, 40 minutes of jump rope. Jump rope or skipping? What do you call it? I call it skipping. a bit of a fancy term. Jump rope sounds better, actually. But yeah, 40 minutes of it. Jump rope, excellent for fitness. Burpees Mamba. For some reason, he didn't really come up on my, like the algorithm didn't really suggest him or recommend him to me all that often. So I probably saw like a couple of his videos right in the beginning, but never again saw his videos after that. I saw people mention Burpees Mamba, but yeah, no idea who the guy is, to be honest. But yeah, you know, you got Burpees King, Burpees Mamba, Busy Dad, Leaf Strong and Condition. You got all these guys who, you know, they've been around for a long time. So it's just really great to see. It's really motivating, to be honest. Look, so for burpees, again, it's the type of burpees you're doing. You can say burpees are burpees, but you're doing Navy SEALs, you're going to be building muscle. I think the more reps you do, like if you're doing what Chibe Gastra does, 500 2-pump burpees in one session. I'm just looking at his video now. Probably can't see it. That's for fat loss. Okay, you're doing high repetition burpees. That's for fat loss. Lower repetition and the different style of burpees. That's for muscle. That's why one of the reasons I do 11 minutes of burpees with squats for muscle, because I'm more about the muscle nowadays rather than trying to get, you know, fat loss. But with muscle gain comes fat loss. Your metabolism's jacked up. You're burning more calories. More explosive burpees build muscles. Yeah, look, more explosive burpees. Yeah, but also you could, on the flip side, time under tension as well. If you're doing slower burpees, good form, good quality, I think you're building muscle as well. It's like, you know, different ways of skinning a cat, so to speak. You can build muscle with, you know, a lot of different methods. Okay, I've just seen Jive Cat, you've got your 10-minute burpee session here. Let's have a look at Jive Cat's form. Oh, Jive Cat, that's what I've always wanted to ask you. What's the turban on your head? I know that's not politically correct, man. What is that? Mate, my form is shocking, Jive Cat says. I know it's a wrap for your hair. Do you have dreadlocks? You've got dreadlocks, right? Yeah, you wrap your hair up. Your form's good. Prashant, look at Drive Cat's burpees. That's time under tension. Yeah, nice. You do the rocking chair burpees. I hate rocking chair burpees. I think it's the quickest way to an injury. Let's have a look. Come on, Jive Cat. No breaks, mate. It's only 10 minutes. Get onto it. Serial Chiller is on your t-shirt. Enough said. Yeah, that's why I said. So Drive Cat said he's done the Holy Grail before. How are burpees so hard now? Burpees suck. That's why they're so good. I just feel it's that accentuated motion with the knees, like going all the way, you know, flexing your knee all the way and then popping straight up, for me at least, it does not feel good in my knees. Yeah, I guess if you've got previous knee problems, you're not going to be able to do rocking chair burpees to begin with. I've tried them in the past, didn't feel that good. It just felt like it was an unnatural motion at the knee joint, going all the way down and then popping back up. So flexing and then doing that quick extension. Just, yeah, it doesn't feel good. Good for your legs, sure, but just don't, I don't know. Looking at your form, you've got that explosive extension to get you into the push-up position. I just hate for my knee to give way during that. I can just imagine excruciating pain.
Even with a YouTube video running, the laptop just turns itself off.
Are you following someone in this video, Drive Cat? You said you've got a YouTube video on. Yeah, and just with these rocking chair burpees, it's not a controlled squat. You're just literally putting all your weight onto your knees, letting gravity just take you down, and then you're popping up. I feel like you can hyperflex, and then in the extension, something can get caught. No thanks. Each to their own, though. Yeah. All right. I've commented on this video. I just realized I haven't liked it. So, liked it. I'm going to share it as well. Drive Cat the Magnificent. You're getting a share. How do I do this? Quick share. Create post. There we go. Next. So, Drive Cat. Next stop. Holy Grail. Perfect. All right, posted. Jive Cat has said, all I can say about the rocking chair style is I've never had an issue with them. The worst injuries I've had were tricep pain from the bloody grail. Props to you for doing the double grail way back. Yeah, man, 2,000 burpees. Fuck, that was tough. I regret not being able to do like a live stream and have like the full video on YouTube. So like I recorded it, and while I was recording, I put on a function to skip like every 5 seconds of the video, so it would actually fit on my phone. But yeah, that was one of the exercise highlights of my life, and damn, I never want to do it again, but also I do. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do it again one day. All right. Let's go back to Chibe's video. Oh, what's this? No, that's something from someone else. So we're just going through my subscriptions here, commenting on some videos, checking out some people out. All right, Chibe Gastra. This Emom will fuck you up. 500 2-pump burpees, 1,000 push-ups, 52 minutes. No one's in Chibe's league. He's going for a world record one day. I love how everyone's kind of got like their environment, their background, their setting that they do their burpees in, and you can recognize who it is straight away. Like Chibe's got the artificial turf, all of the bars in the playground with him, and the beautiful trees in this park. And no shirt, of course. I don't think I've ever seen Chibe wear a shirt.
27, 28.
As you can see with Chibe, I've told him before, he's an elbow flare-up. Really flares those elbows out. And you can see he's got a really well-developed chest. I think Chibe's got one of the most well-developed pecs in the community. They're like cut from marble. Somebody's chiseled them out. Yeah, I've commented on that one. Who's that that's commented? Was that Dave Witteners or commented? Prashant said he's become a fan of burpees because it's very accessible anytime with great ability to humble ourselves. 100%, anytime, anywhere, rain, hail, or shine, anywhere in the world, get down on the ground, push some earth. Another pandemic happens, God forbid. Can't go to the gym, can't go anywhere. You go back to burpees. Most sustainable exercise. Yeah, where's yeah, I thought I saw Osiris, Derek Towers. What? I haven't seen Osiris post for ages. He's commented on Chipe's video. I'm gonna put Osiris a little message. Where are you, bro? Where are you? I put a little sad face. All right. Here we go. Jay's Gym. Jay from Jay's Gym. Title of the video is Squats. I don't see too many posts from Jay, but he's really into the gym work, and he's got a really nice physique. I think he's worked on that pretty hard. Osiris has commented on Jay's video. Awesome work. Hey Osiris, where are your posts on my videos, mate? Awesome work. All right. Melon Chitron. Mel's doing burpees every day for the month of June. She's also had a burpee hiatus and is getting back into it like myself. She's based in the Philippines, so very similar time zone as me here in Sydney, Australia. She's an absolute machine. She's one of the wolfettes, you know, the girls in the community who follow Iron Wolf. There's also Martina Lavender, who I haven't seen post for a long time, and Elaine Fedick, I think it was. She also hasn't posted for a long time, but they get together every now and then and do online burpee collaborations, like Zoom sessions. Actually, that brings me to a point that I'm quite proud of. I'm the first one in the burpee community to do an online video collaboration with somebody else in the world. That kickstarted other people doing it. And hey, I got to mention again, JiveCat, first person in the community to do double Holy Grail. I did 2,000 burpees one session, and then Lee from Strong and Condition, he did 2,500, and he did a live stream. So he was the second one in the community to do it. Yeah, Mel or Melon Chitron. She's a very fit girl. She actually said she got into burpees to improve her symptoms of reflux. I mean, if it works, it works, but that's a bit of an odd reason to get into burpees. Yeah. JiveCats mentioned Elaine. Yeah, I was talking about the wolfettes because I saw a video from Melon Chitron. So yeah, the wolfettes, like Elaine Fedick, Martina Lavender, a few others who I don't think are on YouTube, but they all get together and do video Zoom calls and online sessions where they work out together. That's when I mentioned my international collaborations with a few people. In fact, Drive Cat, how about we do a collab one day? Not sure if I've reached out to you and asked you that before, but how about you do the 11-minute supercharged burpee routine with myself? Burpee Maddie was another one underrated too. I'm not sure if I've seen Burpee Maddie. Did he change his channel name to something else? Yeah, Eric McCarty just floods my subscription feed. Maybe I need to like some more people. Eric McCarty, Chris Crable, Busy Dad Training. He put a post up. Hello, busy dads and busy people everywhere. I love that one-liner. It's an exciting week for the channel this week. On Thursday, I'll be posting my annual burpee birthday blowout, a rare treat. Love birthday burpees. I think they're one of my favorite burpees to do. You know, you're just celebrating being healthy. You're not in a hospital bed. You're not in a wheelchair, sick. It's your birthday. You're able to work out. But way more excitingly, we have a big update about the Busy Dad app. I want to know what people's thoughts are on Busy Dad bringing out all these things like Busy Dad app, Busy Dad website, Busy Dad chat forum. I mean, and Busy Dad coaching. He's really gone to town with the whole Busy Dad brand. You know, what's everyone's thoughts on that? So the Busy Dad app is coming this Friday. The app has been years in the making, and we are incredibly proud of it. What does he mean by we? Him and his wife, or him and the person who has developed it with him? Stay tuned. All right. Drive Cat. Yeah, we could do that. I'd love to. Just give me a bit because I'm only getting back into them, mate. A couple of days and we'll get into them, all right? Don't worry. It'll be easy. Prashant. Drive Cat, I'll have to get your email address. I'm pretty sure I've got my email address on my my profile. If you shoot me an email. Prashant, what's your view on inmates, the prisoners who are all jacked up with poor nutrition available? Is fitness mostly a mindset? Look, if you're an inmate, you've got nothing else better to do apart from work out. So I think working out for them not only comes from boredom, but you got to protect yourself, especially if you're in high security prison in the United States or something. You know, you got to watch your back. Their goal for working out is to get as big as possible. You want to look like physically big, lots of mass. People don't want to mess with big people in general. You've got that, you know, primitive psychology, that underlying subconscious that someone taller or fatter than you is going to beat you in a fight. You know, like in modern society, we all go about our daily lives and are professional and civil to one another. But if it came to it and somebody wanted to hurt you, straight away, it's like, is that person bigger than me or not? You always see the videos of smaller guys with more MMA skills or fighting skills kicking the asses of the bigger guys. But that split second in the whether you're going to attack or defend comes from if someone is bigger than yourself. In prison, if someone's bigger than you, you're not going to want to mess with them. Okay. So, you know, like I think their mentality is just to get big quick. That's where the poor nutrition comes from. They're probably not being given good nutrition. You're not going to get matcha tea and kombucha in prison. They're going to have as many carbs as possible. And, you know, like Carly Muscle, the fitness influencer, spoke about eating like lots of packet noodles in prison for the carbs and to get jacked. And, you know, this guy's like what, in his 40s, and he's had heart attacks already. He's a shell of his, former self. He's a husk because he's eaten bad. He's put a lot of stress on his body, and his cardiovascular health is shot. So my thoughts are, it's not the way to go. Like, it's not the way to do it, following what the inmates do. But, if it's for survival, you do what you got to do. So fitness, no, I don't think it's mostly a mindset. I think it is largely, nutrition. But yeah, it's mindset as well. It's a lot of factors. Prashant, I think you're a smart guy. I think you know the answer to a lot of these questions. Thanks for your engagement. Drive Cat, I think he wiped his channel. Lean guy, British, used to do them in his kitchen or on the patio. There's a Discord chat that Simon Tregeser started. If you don't know, Discord is a chat forum. There's quite a few guys on there who don't post or don't have YouTube channels. And I think maybe Burpee Maddie is on there. I feel like the guy who was doing like a lot of ring work and pull-ups and everything. I think I know who you were talking about. He posted a lot on Eric McCarty's channel. But yeah, he's a very fit looking guy. Drive Cat, just wait for the busy dad action figures. I'm down for it. They'd have to be those stretchy man ones, like you'd have the strong muscles on the arms, and then you grab the legs and you're able to stretch the shit out of them. I'd definitely buy that. Okay, I think in terms of my subscriptions, who's this? Get Fit Talk Shit from Gain Bros, streamed 2 days ago. I actually don't watch too many of videos from Gain Bros, like Gus from Gain Bros. I think he's based in New York, but yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. Very fit for his age, has a lot of good insights, bit of a hustler mentality. But he was very active, especially with the Worldwide Burpees event. He's always working out with Osiris. I'd like to see him post a bit more. Pork Chop Black. Pork Chop Black. Go check his channel out. He looks like an action hero. He's got a superhero body, huge muscles. What's he up to? 30 Days of Burpee Fire begins July 1st, inspired by Iron Wolf by giving him his flowers. What? This guy held me accountable every day by posting the July 700 burpees in 2021. Years passed and I still do this every July. I really feel like I'm the only one posting it every July. 300 6-count burpees with pull-ups and jump squats. Every day, no skipping, no excuses. But this isn't just about burpees. This is a contract I've honored, a vow. Each rep is part of something bigger, unseen, unspoken. There's a lot of passion behind Pork Chop Black's posts and videos. There will be pain, there will be collapse, but the uploads won't stop. Raw footage posted daily. Collapse clips saved in silence. Weekly edits. If you see me miss a day, then I failed the contract, but I won't. July 1 to July 31, 30 days, 9,000 reps under fire. Stay sharp, stay conditioned, blackout. And Pork Chop Black has posted the original Iron Wolf July challenge. Beginner is 100 burpees with 25 to 35 pull-ups. Intermediate, 300 burpees, 50 to 75 pull-ups. See, the pull-ups would just kill me. Advanced, 500 burpees with 100 to 125 pull-ups. Elite, 700 burpees, 150 to 200 pull-ups. These are 6-count burpees, count out loud. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are pull-up days. Okay, so you don't have to do them every day. It can be a separate workout or done before or after your burpees. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is 30-minute maximum distance run. No sugar or alcohol. Damn. And Pork Chop Black is adding the condition that he's doing jump squat days on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. How many jump squats is he doing? See, like Pork Chop Black has huge calf muscles, huge thighs. He does a lot of squats. Squats, you just need to do it in your exercises. Not sure if you can see that. It's the Iron Wolf July challenge. You've got the different categories: beginner, intermediate, advanced, elite. Pork Chop Black is going to follow the elite, which is 700 burpees with 150 to 200 pull-ups on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Damn, son. That's a lot of work. I'm going to put a little comment. Oh, he's got 27 likes. Good on him. I'm going to say, I'll hold you accountable, bro. I'll hold you accountable by talking about you on my live stream. Accountable, bro. Just was talking about you on my live stream. So no excuses. All right. Simon DriveCat has said Simon, as in Simon Tregueza, who actually hasn't posted for a long time, I don't think. Simon is great. He inspired me to do the 4x4x48. What is that? Gus, yeah, haha, great sense of humor, super chill guy. 4x4x48. Is that you're doing something for 48 hours? What is that? Because I recall Simon Tregueza, he was, what did he do? For every 1 hour on the hour for 24 hours, he would go and run like a couple of miles or something. And he'd do that overnight. Like he set his alarm at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Every time he got up and ran a certain distance. Still remember that. That was crazy. Google it. It's insane. I completed it last year. 4 miles every 4 hours for 48. Yeah, similar concept to what Simon did. I'm not sure whether he did the every hour challenge before or after this one. I documented it as I went along. It rings a bell, but you know, when I see people posting videos of running, I'm just kind of like, okay. But no, I'll go check it out now that you've mentioned it. 4 miles every 4 hours for 4. How many kilometers is 4 miles? I'm going to Google that. Miles to kilometers. Because down under we say kilometers. 6K. Damn. Yeah. No, down in Australia, there's so many running clubs nowadays. I don't know why or how and when, but seems like out of the woodwork, people have just popped out of nowhere, and you see them running in groups in the suburbs, in the city, in the country. A lot of them have like Run Club on their t-shirt. I don't know how they're meeting up, but yeah, everybody's just into getting into groups and running around the place nowadays. It's been like that for probably the past year. Really has tapered off, but I don't know where it started. Do I want to know? Yeah. What am I missing out on? Chris Crable's got another video here. Yeah, Chris has got abs now. He's really trimmed down, probably with all the jump rope he's doing, 40 minutes of it daily. All right. Well, it's 20 past midnight. My phone battery's getting pretty low. I'm gonna start to wrap this up. Thanks for tuning in, DriveCat and Prashant. Really didn't expect anyone to be online, but yeah, good to have a couple of the lads to chat with. And DriveCat, we will catch up, do some supercharged burpees. Mrs. DriveCat's coming home. All right, you've got duties, mate. See ya. Just a couple of more things. 500 Navy SEALs in hot weather and high humidity. Tube Gastra. Legend. Busy Dad speed test. How many burpees? No, 106 counts in under 5 minutes. Speed test. Busy Dad.
If I get distracted,
Used to do a lot of speed tests. How long would it take to do 100 one pumps or 106 count burpees? I think my best time was about 5 minutes, 15 seconds, 14 seconds, something like that. He's got it under 5 minutes. Excellent work. Prashant said, keeping burpees as a foundational exercise and then adding the rest on top of it. What's your view around it? That's exactly my supercharged routine. 11 minutes a day. You do 1 pump with a jump, a 2 pump burpee with a kick out between for the core, for the abs. And then you've put stress on your shoulders for the 3 pump Navy SEAL you go into. And then you do 4 deep squats. 11 minutes a day is the bare minimum. It's not like you can only do 11 minutes a day. You have to stop there. You do 11 minutes a day and then you add things on top. So I call it supercharged because you get warmed up. It makes you feel good for the rest of the day. It makes you want to do more exercise. I find it has a domino effect. Even like going for a walk, you get jacked up and you think to yourself, hey, I've done some exercise, I'm going to do some more. So definitely agree. Burpees as a foundational routine, my supercharged routine, I'm doing it every day. And like today, I did my burpees and then I went to the gym. I did some Stairmaster. I did some back work. And then I went for a walk. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to head off. Thanks very much, Prashant. Have a good one. And hopefully I will see you doing some supercharged burpees or checking in with me and letting me know how you go. All right. So I'm going to be logging off in a second here. Salute everybody.